All right, good morning, everyone. It is November the 9th at 8:48 in the morning for the year 2021, and this is my morning trading strategy session. Pardon my voice, I'm still a little bit sick, although I do feel better than I did a couple nights ago. It was pretty rough, and then yesterday I'm starting to feel better. I mean, not sound better, but I do feel better. So thank you, Yen, for telling me to get better soon. I appreciate it. Okay, so first up we have this morning that I have here is MARA. This is a cryptocurrency play in that they do some mining and they also provide some services around the mining industry or the crypto industry. Marathon Digital Holdings is a digital asset technology company which engages in mining cryptocurrencies with a focus on the blockchain ecosystem and the generation of digital assets. The company was founded in February 23rd, 2010 and is headquartered in Las Vegas, Nevada. As Bitcoin is breaking into new highs, many of these stocks that go along with cryptocurrencies here are catching a bid. For example, let's take a look at the daily on Bitcoin here. And it has broken into new all-time high territory. Look at that. The previous high back here on the 20th of October was at 67,016. And it is now, Bitcoin is now at 67,829. So there's quite a bit here. And it's funny, the ones that I'm investing in are lagging, but and that's just the way it goes sometimes. But like CRCW yesterday saw a 34% move, almost 35% move. Coinbase is really starting to ramp back up here. Looking good. Riot as well. MSTR, MicroStrategy, and BITO, this ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF. Now the one that I'm looking at here is Sino. This is a small cap, and InvestView. Sino and InvestView. Sino is I think it's quite exclusively Bitcoin miner. It's also a global shipping company, which there's something that really attracts me, and I still haven't been able to put my finger on it exactly yet. Why I like the combination of both global shipper and a crypto miner. There's something about that sort of a combination of business that seems to me that would be very attractive. I saw a blurb about the possibility of Bitcoin becoming a reserve currency. I don't know. I mean, that's highly speculative. But if you're a global shipper and you're mining crypto, you're mining Bitcoin, and you're able to transact in Bitcoin. Just who knows? It's speculative. I don't have a lot of money in it. So, and then INVU is also a miner, but they have a couple of other things going on. InvestView has a couple of other things going on that will help them increase their revenues, and their revenues are looking pretty good. Here, let's look at the quarterly. Quarterly revenue growth here in the year of 2021, from Q2 20 to Q1 21, revenues and earnings are going in the correct direction for this little thing. I did manage to buy this dip. This you see here on, what is this, the 5th, yeah, right here on Friday. I did manage to get a piece of this action right here. So I did manage to average into a few thousand shares on that one. Okay, so enough about that. Let's get back to the daily. Marathon Digital Holdings is basically another crypto play. I have a Fibonacci that extends from, let's see, this thing really did run up on Friday. Let's see if I can make it a little bit easier to see. So I have it opened here at, let's see, the open was $70.01, and it closed, the previous day's close was at $61.97. And so that's where I put my Fibonacci. I believe, there we go. And so, actually I need to adjust this now. 80.07, yeah, 80.07. Okay. And so essentially, what it's done is it's gapped up. Here are the Fibonacci levels. And on Friday, this thing just opened up and took off. And so now I'm expecting a pullback today. Does that happen? I don't know. The pullback could be to this Fibonacci at $80.07. It could be to $77.33. Could be to $75.30. I'm not exactly sure. And so what I'll do is I will wait for these levels to get broken down below. All right, I think that's about the best I'm going to be able to do for our purposes here today. I will wait for these prices to be broken down below, and then if they pop back up above the price again, then that's my entry. Same thing with, let's see, 75. So this is $80.07. So if it breaks down below and starts rushing back up above that price level, I buy as it's going up. Same thing down here with $77.33. Got to be a way I can make this a little bit bigger, a little bit easier to see. All right, well, let me see if I can get the volume out of the way. Standing, relative strength, volume, yeah, but I still have the, all right, maybe that'll do. Okay, so, and then if it goes down below $77.33 and pops back up again, then that will be a buy right in there. And if it goes down below $75.30 and then rises back above it again, then that will be an entry for me. All right, so I'm going to put alarms on all of these levels that I just put in there. This one already has an alarm on it. Put an alarm on that one. Put an alarm on that one. All right. So then what's next here? NEWR. Let me put my volume back up. Okay. NEWR, pretty simple. This is kind of the regular setup that I like to use, which is I'll continue up until the opening bell. I'll continue to move this Fibonacci to wherever the opening price is. I just like to keep an eye on it. I don't have to do it that way, but that's just kind of the way that I do it. And then I'll be looking for a dip below the open and a push back above for move up. Same thing with the 75 level. And then if it doesn't push back up above the 75 level and starts going to the 61.8, I'll start to average in between the 61.8 and the 50 level. So, yep. My Fibonacci, I take it from wherever the current price is and I put it down to the previous closing price. So the closing price on the previous day here was $90.96. So RBLX, same thing. I will just continue to extend my Fibonacci from the previous day's close to the open of the following day today, and look for the dip down below a level and a price push back above. And then let's see GE. So GE, I didn't put any levels on GE. I'm just kind of watching GE. The price action, the prices are so close together, and it went as high as 125 this morning. Actually, let's see, went as high as $126.40, and it's really giving back a lot of the pre-market gains that it had in the selling off. So it's not looking that strong to me. It's just on watch. And then I don't see any small caps that I'm interested in this morning. There's a possibility of this EVGO. The float is a little bit high. Yeah, it's got a 60 million share float. So it's not gonna trade like a small cap. It's not gonna trade with momentum like a small cap would, but there's a possibility I could end up trading this today. So I'll put it on watch. Okay, so the broader market. Let's see if the SPY opened up right now. It opened up 0.01% higher than its previous close. Yeah, it's looking like, it wants to take a breather up here. Let's take a look at the daily. And so there have been, this is one heck of a run. Let's see. Let's go back here to the 13th of October to the high made on the 5th of November. It's a 9.06% move. It's got to take a little bit of a breather here. And actually, let's see how much higher it went from its high on the 2nd of September until, the 5th of November, two months later, it's already moved 3.66%. So, is a little bit of a pullback okay right here? Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's a top. I think it'll be a buy the dip opportunity. Where how far down it goes before it holds up and keeps moving. I don't know, I would guess something like right here, the 460 area. That would be the first area that I'd want to see hold. That would be the first place that I'd look for a buy on a pullback. VIX. So I've got an upper range on the VIX at 17.45 and a lower range at 14.6. Looks to me like we're going to bounce off of the top end of the range here and start falling away again. It could hang out up here for a couple days. I don't know. Yeah, this is looking like a pretty bullish setup here. So, all right. Then Bitcoin. Yeah, so I don't really play Bitcoin directly. I'm using the secondaries. So, we'll see how it goes. But Bitcoin, if you're in Bitcoin, you are as long as the day on this thing. And okay, yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. These stocks, MRAR, NEWR, Roblox, and maybe GE, maybe EVGO for the small cap play. That's what I've got going on today. All right, everybody. Good luck out there. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.